All right, this is the moment that every mixed martial arts athlete hopes will materialize. The #1 heavyweight contender making the walk for his first title fight here in the UFC.
I mean, the nerves are going crazy for this man right now. He's so nervous. Has he done everything he needs to do? Has he not left any stone unturned? He says that he has prepared. He says that his body's ready. His mind's ready. He feels physically good in the spot. He's taking on a long-rated champion. If he's going to get this done, it's going to take something truly special.
He does not believe jitters will be a factor here tonight. He has built his career methodically to this point. We'll see if we hear the words "and new" by minute 10. All right, here he is, DC. In my mind, this is the most dominant force in the MMA game today. The undisputed UFC lightweight champion, your AKA teammate, Khabib Nurmagomedov.
Yeah, and for Khabib, it's the well-rounded skill set that has propelled him to one of the longest undefeated streaks in mixed martial arts history. No missteps, no mistakes, no underestimation of opponents. Always prepared, always ready to go. And he can rely on the coaching he gets, also on the ability that he has to carry him to victory time and time again. Wrestling, sambo, jiu-jitsu, striking. The guy has it all.
I know you listed striking last, but your head coach, Javier Mendez, says sometimes he's going southpaw in training. We haven't seen just how good a striker he is. We saw shades in the McGregor fight.
Yes.
But not complete.
But technically, he has so many skills that he has not even displayed to the MMA community yet.
All right, another big spot for Khabib Nurmagomedov here tonight. Our tail of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. All right, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Diesel. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
He is undefeated. He is one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, and what a pain in the neck he is to fight. Khabib Nurmagomedov figures to go to the takedowns early and often here tonight, but if he needs to strike, we have seen a constant evolution when it comes to his striking. This is one of the best fighters in any division, and Khabib Nurmagomedov back at it tonight. Front kick to the body by Nurmagomedov. There's the kick. Oh, made good use of his size there as he lands the flush knee. And the takedown attempt, but he does not land it.
Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
Goes right back to that left kick and lands. Big land there. Well, lands a good series of kicks there, DC. It really didn't take him long to get a good beat on his opponent.
He figured the timing, and now he's been driving kick after kick into his opponent.
Nurmagomedov gets absolutely melted by that head kick.
Fast leg kick lands. Nice head kick. His opponent has not adjusted to these head kicks.
Nice body kick there. Well, Javier Mendez, Tony Johnson, all the guys at AKA, gotta like what they're seeing out of Khabib Nurmagomedov striking here early, DC.
angle there. Yes, smart adjustment, yep. Side control, he's pretty safe there.
All right, so he's got him in the north-south position now, DC. If you're the top fighter in this situation, what are you trying to do offensively?
I'm trying to force some sort of action from my opponent. You want him to turn to his knees to either give you the guillotine choke or allow you to try to chase the back. It's a tough position to control in, but there are options for finishes and are options for positional advancements if you're patient.
Nice positional control here. Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Posture's up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there. These ground strikes are starting to add up.
This is where he wants to be.
All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Scramble, scramble, scramble. Khabib's back in full mount.
Great job landing from the top position.
Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through.
Scramble and go! Scramble and go!
Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively.
He's got to start throwing now.
We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head. And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground. Under a minute to go. All right, crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the feet.
They may be tired, but that fatigue is warranted. That was a high-level grappling exchange between two phenomenal grapplers.
Well, you saw us referencing the tail of the tape, DC. He's got the reach advantage and certainly made good use of it there in landing that jab. Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this guy.
It's a masterclass, John. It's a masterclass in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combinations with the kick.
Final seconds here. Horn sounds for the end of round one.
All right. That round was definitely not yours. We need this next round. Okay, we need to get back up. He's taking the ball away from him.
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you would.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, next round is underway. Defense doesn't win championships, but I know you liked what you saw out of him fighting off of his back there in the previous round.
Well, you can't be on your back just getting brutalized. And he did a fantastic job of limiting the damage from the bottom. Was able to control his opponent's posture. Was able to throw up a couple submissions to keep the opponent on high alert. He just did a good job of being very aware of everything that was coming at him when he was in the bottom position.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Block that one.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here.
Back in the clinch. Let's see what he does now.
Oh, level change. Nice trip to get the takedown. And he's back up. Ooh, side kick. Well timed there. All right, so he continues to land, and not exactly what we thought we would see in this one tonight, but the wrestler willing to stand and trade and proving to be able as well.
Yeah, it's out of the ordinary. Usually this guy level changes to take you down very early in fights, but tonight he is showing that he is comfortable in the striking, and he is on point with his striking. They've worked very hard to improve his stand-up skills, and it's showing right now.
Good work.
Real quick leg kick.
Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. And right now it's starting to show.
Just over 3 minutes now to go. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Nice connection on the counter punch there, and oftentimes, DC, it can be easier to be a counter striker when you have such a pronounced edge and reach. Just missed on the front kick there.
Wow. Beautiful jab lands.
Oh, and he caught the kick. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it. Getting the mount here. This is a terrible position.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get up on the hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Well, he's no stranger to being in this position. Strong work from the top here by Nurmagomedov.
Now he's going full mount.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
Well, from a striking standpoint, he has put it all together tonight. He has landed a ton of significant strikes, and pretty easy fight, I would think, for the judges to score.
It's a pretty easy fight to score. Tonight was a night where everything went right, and that doesn't happen very often.
Oh, and the high kick lands. Man, looks like he's trying to set records here, landing all of these strikes. He is aggressive to a fault, and really has been all night long as he continues to pour it on. Got to be careful here, though, not to gas out. Oh, big right hand, yes.
Good jab there by the champion. Oh, he hurt badly, the jab.
So Khabib choosing to strike here tonight, DC. We saw in the Conor McGregor fight, he was more than willing to try to land power shots on the feet. And that's what we have seen here in this one tonight. 20 seconds to go, round 2. 15 seconds remain in the rounds.
These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Two rounds in the books.
Excellent job, that's really good ground control. This round, we want to do the exact same thing. Let's start this off with a big take.
All right, now we'll get you some highlights, DC, from that previous round. You know he's got a penchant for landing those head kicks, and certainly found that form in that previous round.
Very rarely do you get a fight where a guy gets kicked in the head this many times. He better make some adjustments. He better keep his hands up, or he's going to go good night very soon.
Ready to fight? Ready. Yeah.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmaker did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
Straight right hand now, just misses. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Oh, beautiful straight right hand.
Lands a solid kick right there.
All right, so a little welt there starting to develop on the side of his body. A lot of strikes landing in that area tonight.
I mean, he's got to do something. You cannot continue to ignore that you're getting hit in the body over and over again. You better address it now before we get to a point where you can't continue to fight.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish. You see him put himself into the half guard. Likes the control, yep.
Oh, he postured up for that one as the elbow gets through. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
There it is, another strike to the body. That has been a big storyline in this fight. We'll keep an eye on it as the bout continues.
You know, we'll keep an eye on it. But the person that should be addressed is his opponent. His opponent isn't doing anything to deter him from doing this constantly. He has got to change something if he wants to fight this fight and win this fight.
Under 3 minutes now to go in round 3. Oh, he has landed a high volume of strikes in this round and really hasn't let up. When it comes to his aggressiveness, the striking has been on point every step of the way. Careful to not gas out, but you gotta like the output here down the stretch. All right, going for a single leg takedown here. That is usually his takedown attempt of choice, and it works out for him.
Absolutely. He is confident. He is home when he's in on a single leg.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
Right hook to the head, blocked. Some damage being doled out, and now some swelling upstairs on his opponent.
He's not moving his head effectively. He's trying to be face first. Look, you don't have to prove how tough you are. You got to move your head. Be active. Don't be reactive in your defenses.
Nice jab there to the body by Nurmagomedov. Straight right, he misses. Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Man, his body not looking too good right now. It's not quite Dominic Reyes against Jan Blachowicz, but these body strikes really starting out.
They're starting to pay dividends. You know, he spoke to us about this earlier in the week, how he was going to eat this guy up from bottom to top. He was going to go in reverse. That is exactly what he has done.
Final 30 seconds of this third round.
Now he's got a good body position. Yup.
Let's go. Push, push, push. Get free.
Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. Oh, the ground and pound is coming. Good movement to avoid some of that power coming back. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds.
All right, no problem. Let's recover, relax, shake it off. Forget that last round. This round, you're really going to set up those takedowns. I want you to be...
All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round. Multiple takedowns landed for him over the previous 5 minutes.
And you know what, John? Even more importantly, Look at the opponent now. He's afraid to pull the trigger because he's been taken down so many times. Getting taken down is one thing, but having it happen to you continuously really does make you gun-shy. And right now, he's very tentative to let his offense go because of the fear of getting taken down back to the mat again.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. Fourth round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
The fourth round is easily the hardest round in fighting. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to get back off of that stool, and this is a real test of your will and desire to win a fight.
Oh, you can start to see him limping a little bit after one of those leg kicks, so better make some adjustments or this fight could be over.
You don't want to show it. That's why you see fighters, when they get hurt, they smile. To be limping out there tells you how damaged this guy is.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Going back to his patented kicks here, but unable to find the target there. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
Nurmagomedov gets the takedown.
That elbow got to the target very quick in the clinch.
Oh, nice punishing kick to the body.
His cardio is great right now. He still seems fresh. Seems like he can fight 2 more rounds if he needs to.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Looks like someone took a red Sharpie to his side. A lot of bruising courtesy of those body strikes.
Oh, big kicks, big punches. He's doing everything he told us he intended to do to slow this guy down. And you can see his opponent starting to really be labored in most of his movements.
3 minutes. Counters with the straight right.
He does everything so well. And he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Nice job to control the range and using his reach advantage to get that punch on. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there.
What a kick. That one landed.
Yeah, he's got to. He's got to start checking kicks.
Oh, is he opened up now? Nasty cut on the bridge of the nose. And he caught the kick.
Nice block.
Under 2 minutes.
Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Constantly a moving target.
He's got to be careful here.
I need you to get control of his wrist.
Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass. Okay, he's got it. That's it.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Well, he continues to offer up the kick here, but just misses with that one. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you have a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop them. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut.
Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head. Back mount now. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you've pressed down into...
Looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Well, he is really seeing things well offensively here tonight, and he's caused a lot of swelling there on his opponent.
You gotta address this now, because it's only going to get worse. Your opponent is not gonna let you off the hook. You've got to move, you've got to change something to try to deter him from going to that spot.
All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up. He was battered. He was bruised. And look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
Straight right hand, no good. Both fighters throwing heat now. He missed with that jab attempt there. Wow. Oh, and he lands another knee there, DC. He talked a lot to us about his length and his size advantage. Doesn't always pay to be the taller fighter. In this instance, it certainly did. Oh, now he lands a shot to the leg. Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming. And there's that jab.
Went for the inside leg kick.
Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
What a great sequence by him, mixing up his strikes and once again targeting that already damaged, swollen area upstairs.
That's exactly what he should do. You know, we are talking about a guy that is so talented, that is so disciplined, that when he can see swelling like that, he's going to continue to attack.
Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy.
Yep, gotta be very careful there.
All right, it's a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Oh, he postures up in a big head strike by Nurmagomedov. Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top. Oh, now looking to posture up, and he lands a big head strike. Nicely done there by Nurmagomedov. Well, he's avoided a lot of the damage here on the ground. Nicely done with the head movement there.
Not stings.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Nurmagomedov. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. All hard as he gets back to his feet. Late in this final round, we'll see if he can rally.
Let's see if he can rally. It's gonna be difficult, but hey, he's got a chance, and that's all you can ask for. He's gotta either go southpaw or he has to actually just try to throw the whole kitchen sink at him.
Under 2 minutes to decide this one now. Lands a jab. Timely defense there. Huge block for him. Try to establish that jab. Man, he's found the range with his kickboxing tonight, to be sure.
Oh, that one hurt him bad.
Oh, heavy kick to the body. Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep.
He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
Less than a minute now to go in the round. Oh, nice hook.
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Oh, beautiful lead kick is good there by Nurmagomedov. Missed on the right hand. Single leg takedown.
Yeah, he's in half guard here.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Working inside the closed guard now.
Trying to recover full guard there.
Rubber guard form now, DC. Some people believe this is nothing more than a stall tactic. What do you think the offensive fighter is trying to do?
He needs to regain his posture, right? He needs to shove that foot down, around his neck, shove it down, build.
All-out action right through the final minute. Nobody in this arena is sitting down. What a fight. The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All three judges score the contest 50-45. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, so judges' scorecards needed. Not often the case when Khabib Nurmagomedov competes, but he gets it done by decision and keeps